Hey guys, today we're gonna figure out if we can be spies. We're gonna take a quiz online that supposedly only spies can pass. So if we pass this quiz, then maybe Ryan and I should apply for a new job.
Not maybe, we're going to.
We're gonna quit YouTube.
Yeah, I actually want to say, I think we'd be a pretty good spy team because I have like the combat and then you
I got
have
the speed.
No, but not just the speed. Like, you can be the person that goes undercover. Because you can
no one would
all
suspect me.
And no one would suspect you, but you can also play so many different characters.
Right. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, pizza for Mr. Serial Killer. You know? And they would never suspect me.
And on the off chance that they do figure you out, then boom, I come in, flying kick to the eyeball.
Are you a quick study?
Oh, we're doing this separate, so you go first?
I don't know what that means.
Quick study, like, do you learn things quick?
Well, based on the fact that I just didn't know what that question meant, I'm gonna say not really. Give me a few months or years.
Years? I feel like that's not accurate to you.
Well,
It's too late now.
Are you willing to upend your life for your career? Oh my God, yeah, this is 100% me. Oh wait, no, of course it's an option. Are you willing to do unsavory things in the name of a higher cause?
Ooh.
What kind of unsavory things? Because some savory foods are really good and others not so good foods.
You got all unsavory foods.
I got, all unsavory foods. Then you know what? Only if I can look really cool doing it. How important is money to you? It's important, I need it. Unfortunately, our world revolves around it.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have to, but it does. So, it's fairly important. Oh, I just need enough to get by though. Honestly, that is me. How do you feel about lying? I'd be lying if I said I had a problem with it. I could probably do big lies, and that's all. Only really big ones.
You can't do small lies, only the biggest of lies.
I prefer to think of it as acting. That's me. That is 100% me, because I literally act. How empathetic are you? I'm a bit sociopathic, about average, I guess. I'm very good at getting into the head of a character.
Wow.
I'm pretty good with people. I'm definitely good at getting into the head of a character. So many times, people don't even realize I play certain characters.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking just younger kids. Like, I've had adults come up to me and be like, that's you? So, yeah. What's the worst harm you've done to another human being? I killed a guy. Just kidding, whoever's listening. I lied to a dear friend once. I stole money from my parents. I thought that said I stole someone's money from their pants. I stranded someone because a bigger responsibility came up. Oh, I've totally done that. How were your grades in college? I got straight A's, broke into the program office's computer, and changed them myself.
That's you.
That's amazing.
Funny story, actually. I was there with Anthony when this happened.
Yes.
He just insisted. He was like, I gotta break into the program office's computer and change them myself. And I was like, change what, Anthony? I don't understand what's going on here. And he said, I just have to change them myself. And then he went in. I had to drive him. I was the getaway driver.
Yes.
And I had to also be the guy standing outside the door looking around with a pair of binoculars.
Yes. What's funny is that there was not a single person there that day, and none of that was necessary.
Yeah, not at all. And he went in and he changed them himself.
I came out in a totally different outfit.
Yeah, to this day, I really don't know what he changed, other than his outfit.
Yeah, no, that's all I changed. No, but probably above average, but nothing spectacular. That was me. I was not at the top. How are you with DIY? Okay, but not great, not good at all. I don't even know what that is. I can build a lot of things out of spare pants, if that's what you mean.
It says spare parts.
I know, but it just reads funnier if I build thing out of spare pants.
I'm like crying right now. Like, I had like one of those, like, I yawned, but like I didn't actually like do the yawn, and then my eyes just started tearing. And so if it looks like I'm crying, that's why.
That's why. Honestly, I'd probably say I'm okay. I'm definitely not good, but we do have to get a little bit crafty sometimes with our videos, and like, not the worst. I could be worse.
I love how smug like some of these sound. Like,
I know.
I can build a lot of things with spare parts, if that's what you mean.
I know. How many languages do you speak? I speak 10. Do you have any hand-to-hand training? Just knives.
Just knives.
God, no. Capoeira.
I was reading it as capybara. The animal.
Jiu-jitsu? I actually did do jiu-jitsu. For a few months, I got my yellow belt. This is real. And then I quit because I did not enjoy it at all.
There it is.
But
there's Young. Not crying.
but I do have some training,
Right.
except I don't remember any of it. So
God no.
God no. What weapon do you know how to use? Butterfly knives, my mind.
Magic hammers.
Magic hammers, plenty. I maxed out my time in grade and had to retire from being a Navy SEAL.
That sounds the most like Anthony.
Magic hammers. How hip to foreign cultures are you? I know a lot about just China. I don't know why they singled China out here, but they did, and that's an option. I've studied the languages and cultures of several foreign countries. Unfortunately, I have not, but I would like to. I've been to These are so specific.
They are. I've noticed this about this quiz that everything is very specific.
I'm gonna have to say that I've studied them because that's the most that I've done. I haven't really studied much. Do you have any history of insubordination? Occasionally. Nothing worth worrying about. I clocked my high school English teacher for making fun of me.
You remember that time in English class?
Right.
I think you might have like forgotten about this because it was just so traumatic. The teacher was making fun of Anthony, and he literally, I kid you not, Anthony grabbed the clock off the wall and just smacked the teacher with the clock.
I clocked her.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And from that point forward, my catchphrase became, "Hey, you wanna be clocked in the head?" And I always said it just like that. Would you die for your country? No way, sorry. I suppose I would. If I could do it in a glorious way, like piloting a nuke into the sun, absolutely. That's hilarious.
That is really funny.
Yeah, that's the one. Would you
Anthony Manella, I remember him. He piloted a nuke right into the sun.
right after clocking his teacher.
How we were friends back in high school up until he clocked the teacher.
And then I was too afraid to be his friend.
Next thing, I heard that he drove a nuke into the sun. Such a hero.
What a guy.
What a guy, man.
I don't know what kind of a guy, but he was a guy. Would you betray your country in a small way for, say, $30 million? Oh my God.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Where do I sign? $30 million? Are you kidding me? I guess betray how exactly is more my style, though. Because is it gonna make me the most hated man in the world?
Yeah,
I don't care about the money though. What is it about espionage that you look forward to the most? I don't even know what that means. So it's definitely learning cool facts.
I like
the babes, the toys,
and
the cool cars. Take your pick. What does espionage mean?
Espionage is spy work.
Do you work well as part of a team? Not unless I'm in charge. Yes, absolutely. I prefer to think of us as a company. I
prefer to think of it as a company.
It's not even close to how it happened.
That's how it came off to me.
It was more just like a measly voice crack, but in Ryan's head, I went from being like a cartoon character who just sucked helium to becoming the Terminator. And I don't think that's what happened.
I can't breathe.
In other words,
go on without me.
In other words, that's the answer I have to pick. What? How skilled are you at the use of carrots? What is this? What is this question? How does this prove if I'm... None of these questions have proved that I'm a spy. I'm skilled in my use of carrots. I literally had some for dinner.
I can't breathe.
But I wouldn't... So,
I can't breathe.
Oh, carrots? That's my preferred method. I mean,
my preferred method of what?
It's so obvious. How do you not know?
What's the next question? How are you at using the stick?
What?
I'm okay with that, but only in specific ways.
I can imagine some things, but I have no idea. You just like spit all over my laptop.
It's better that way.
I don't think it is. I prefer guns to sticks. If needed, I can bully with the best of them. What a stink is this? I can imagine some things, but I have no idea if they would work.
It's literally a twig from your backyard.
And I'm okay with using the stick then. Am I capable of betraying someone who trusts me?
Who deeply trust you, deeply.
Of course, just ask any of my exes or parents. Okay, whoa. I have never betrayed.
Anthony, now's the time to come clean.
I have never betrayed an ex or a parent.
That's not what Larry told me. Larry's his father, for those who don't know. We had a very long conversation about Anthony's deep betrayal.
No, I don't believe I've done that.
Well, you don't have to believe it, but it's very real to Larry.
I'm gonna say only if the stakes were high enough, because I would. If it really, there was a lot on the line.
I mean, you did, and there wasn't that much.
Listen, I really wanted those Harry Styles tickets.
And you sold out your father for them.
Yes, I sold my father for them. Would you be willing to take on a really boring job if it were the best use of your skills? Only if it were really, really well paid. Sure, it's no problem, no thanks. I'm in this for the glory. Yes, if that's what my nation requires.
Anything for the nation.
Honestly, I think I could do it. Like, no problem. It's just not something that's hard for me.
Right, but you're the type of guy who'd want to fly a nuke into the sun. I feel like
I still want to go out in glory.
Right.
But everything leading up to that can be so mundane.
Right.
If not espionage, which career would you consider? Hollywood agent, financial forecaster, politician, postman. This is gonna sound so out of left field, but I really do not want to work in Hollywood. I don't think I would want to be a financial forecaster or a politician. Politician is way too much risk on the line there. I would want to work just a regular boring job. I would want to be a postman, honestly.
I feel like you'd be a very friendly mailman.
You got try acting!
Oh, that means you didn't make it as a spy.
No, but that's literally what I do, so they actually read me pretty well.
That's actually, yeah, you know what? Pretty cool. All right, let's read it. We're pretty sure you have no idea what a spy's life is really like, so if you really want what you're imagining, you should consider an acting career. As an actor, you may have the opportunity to play a spy, which means getting to do all the fun stuff you imagine and get paid for it.
That's kind of what I do.
Because spies do those things and they don't get paid.
All right, so let's find out if you're a spy.
Yeah.
But I think it might be fun if we switch it up and try a totally different quiz here.
All right, let's see if BuzzFeed can tell me what I already know, which is that I am a spy. I'm a good spy. On a mission, would you rather go with the flow or would you rather have everything planned to a T? I feel like if I had a mission to do, I'd want to know like the step-by-steps. Like I got to do this, 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 and this. So.
But here's the thing though. You're planning it to a T.
Right. So like the letter T.
Yes, correct.
I don't know if I can do that. I've never successfully made the letter T in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'll go like half. Like I've only been able to make half a T.
Okay.
In general, do you care more about yourself or about others? I feel like I'm very considerate of other people's feelings.
Yeah, I would say so.
Do your interests/hobbies change constantly, or do you like to stick to one interest/hobby for a long period of time? I think when I commit to something, I commit hard. Do you think, what are these questions? Do you think you're better than everyone else or no? I am accepting of everyone. Don't talk to me. I'm too popular. Okay,
it depends on the situation, again.
But I also feel like the question is one thing, and then like the two choices they give you are like different.
Yeah.
Like it makes it have like a different tone. Don't talk to me, I'm too popular. I was never like that. I just don't want to talk to people. So I'm gonna have to say I'm accepting of everyone.
How do you react when something scary happens or you feel threatened? Well, so Ryan remains calm when he gets scared.
Are you patient?
We're not at the doctor right now. We are not patients.
We're not patients. If it doesn't happen right now, I'm not sticking around to see it. I don't like questions that have a slider. Just give me a yes or no. You know those like questions? It was on like the personality test. And it's like, how much do you agree?
Yeah.
I hate those questions. I'll do like that. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with this quiz. Hey, look at that. Whoa. Are you sure you're not a spy already? You see? Oh! I told you. This is your field. This is your future. This isn't my future. This is my now.
I'm pretty sure you just told me that this quiz was a mess.
Yeah, this quiz was a disaster. But
So
I mean,
you can't accurately use this response.
yeah, but I already know.
No, you can't. Nope.
Look,
No.
there's a picture on my Instagram of me at a spy museum. That's all you need. Anyway,
Whoa!
Whoa!
We don't use the word anyway
You just said it.
in this. Whoa! You don't correct me on my channel.
That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Click one of the boxes on screen. That way, right? Yeah, click one of them. Go now. What are you still doing here? Click the
There are no post-credit scenes.
Do you have a baby I can punch?